Hello, welcome to Algebra 2. Your first video lecture will be on variables. By the end of the lesson today, I'm hoping you guys are able to define what a variable is and also able to notice them in situations and also notice the cause and effect relationship between the variables in that situation. First thing first, a variable is defined as a varying quantity. Another way to write that is an amount or number that changes. Some examples for that is time, like amount of time can change, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15 seconds. Number of apples, it can be also like a variable can just be like counting something. And then temperature is also a variable, can change. You have be a hot day, cold day. It's important to remember that numbers are not variables. And that's why a lot of these problems today won't have any numbers, because really we're not talking about numbers here. We're talking about variables, which are different. So don't think of numbers as variables. So this is just like kind of more reasoning. Reasoning why this is important for this class. Basically, when you're applying algebra to real world problem, these are like the 3 general steps you take. You first have to identify the 2 variables. Then you notice the cause and effect relationship between the variables. And then you can express that relationship in a lot of different ways. You can use a graph, an equation, or a function. You can actually also like use a table. But either way, we're focusing on these first 2 steps. Like if you can't do these first 2 steps, you're never going to be able to do any of this mathy stuff, or at least it's going to be a lot more confusing. I don't know. There we go. Yeah. So yeah, we're really going to focus on these 2 things today. So in the problems that you're going to be doing, like I said, you're just going to do these 2 things: identify the 2 variables and also show the cause and effect relationship. Let's look at this first situation. The more time I spend working, the more money I make. This is not true for me because I'm a salaried employee, but this is probably true for you guys. So what are the 2 things that are varying here? Well, one thing that can vary is how much you're going to work in a week or something, or in a day, and that is time. So time is your first variable. The other thing that's going to vary is money, how much money you're going to make. That's the first part. Identify the 2 variables. The 2 variables are time and money, and then we want to show the cause and effect relationship. To make that super clear, I want to have you guys write down cause. I'm really awful at writing at this. I need to figure that out. Anyways, there's a cause and effect relationship here. One of these variables is going to be affecting the other one. So, which way is it going? Well, when I spend time working, that's when I make the money. So your cause, I think that's starting this whole thing, is the time. Eesh. And then that's going to affect how much money you make. So now you're seeing that there's a relationship between these, and it's going this way. This is affecting that. Another example is, my weight goes up the more breadsticks I eat at Olive Garden. This one, once again, first thing is to identify the variables. The 2 things that varies here you might notice is going to be your weight and also like number of breadsticks. Oh, I don't want to write that. So your 2 variables are this and like your number of breadsticks. Oh, we then want to look at the cause and effect relationship. So like always put your little cause and effect thing. Ooh, I'm getting better. A little. Okay. So yeah, cause and effect. So what is the cause here? What's the effect here? Well, when you eat the breadsticks, that's when you actually gain the weight. So your cause is going to be the number of. I'm just going to draw a breadstick. Yeah, number of breadsticks, and your effect then is going to be the weight. Okay, so this is really all guys are gonna be doing today. Identifying the variables and pointing out the relationship. This is really the basis for Algebra 2. So good luck.